Picture yourself in the stands of Beaver Stadium at a Penn State football game. The crowd of 110,000 chants in unison, "We are," and it is returned Penn State. You look across the field, which is bordered on all sides by a sea of white, at the Megatron, where you see the image of the Nittany Lion, surfing atop the palms of the outstretched hands of fellow Penn Staters. There's more to that lion than meets the eye. Behind it is an incredibly unique story. Pennsylvania State University was founded in the mid-19th century. Today, both the school and the mascot generate national attention. When it was established in 1855, it was to be located in Center County, PA, which is right in the middle of the state. The following is a list of facts about present-day Penn State. According to Fernando Herrera's article, Penn State University, the college educates 84,000 students a year among its 24 different campuses. Dr. Ronald Workinger, who is a professor here at Penn State Harrisburg, says that approximately 90% of Pennsylvania's population live within 35 minutes of a Penn State campus. And the U.S. News and World Report of Best Colleges 2010 has Penn State ranked as the 15th best public university in the nation. There are many more characteristics that make Penn State. There are a few that are as distinctive as the Nittany Lion. The following information comes from the book, The Nittany Lion, An Illustrated Tale, by Jackie Esposito and Stephen Erb, which you can find in our library here. The first idea for a Penn State mascot occurred back in 1904. Harrison Mason, or as his friends called him, Joe, and the rest of the Penn State baseball team were visiting Princeton for a game. While there, Mason couldn't help but notice Princeton's mascot, the Tiger. He thought it was about time that Penn State get a mascot. He later wrote in the March 1907 issue of the student publication The Lemon. Every college the world over of any consequence has a college emblem of some kind, all but the Pennsylvania State College. Why not select for ours the king of the beast, the lion? Dignified, courageous, magnificent, the lion allegorically represents all that our college spirit should be. So why not the Nittany Mountain Lion? Why cannot State have a kingly, all-conquering lion as its eternal centennial? Mason made a point to stress not just the lions, but the Nittany Lions. Mount Nittany sits adjacent to Penn State University Park. Its name comes from the Algonquian Indian language and is derived from the word Nittany, which means single mountain. The last mountain lion to ever roam Mount Nittany was shot in 1856 by Samuel Brush, just a year after the university was established. The Brush lion now resides in the library at Penn State University Park. And so the Nittany Lion was to be Penn State's mascot. The first image of the lion was generated in 1907. This lion was an African lion, not a mountain lion, and it went by the title of Old Nittany. Later that year, 2 African lion statues were placed at the entrance to the university. They were adopted the nicknames Paw and Maw by the student population. The lion did not take to its familiar form until around 1940. As a class gift, the class of 1940 had sculptress Heinz Wernicke sculpt the lion shrine. He created the monument from a 13-ton block of limestone right outside at the university. He finished it in 1942. Today the monument is considered priceless, but at the time it cost a mere $5,340. Later on in the 1980s, each one of Penn State's branch campuses were given smaller versions of the lion shrine, which are referred to as the Cubs. The mascot costume made its debut in 1922. The original costume was based off the African lion and tended to walk on all 4 legs. In 1939, the first mountain lion-looking costume was presented. This particular costume was probably the ugliest of all Penn State's mascot costumes. As time passed, the lion costume continued to change. In the 1970s, the costume was given a scarf for it to wear around its neck. And nowadays, the lion is Penn State's main cheerleader. Not only does he walk on just 2 feet, but he also has the ability to perform acrobatic stunts and do multiple one-handed push-ups. The Nittany Lion is the most perfect mascot for the Pennsylvania State University. It started as one student's fantasy and has developed into a national symbol of one of the largest college communities around the globe.